I have to say, not perfection, but consistency is what marks my memory at HBA.
I didn't really know much about the school. My parents, sent me there. But I would say that academically, it provided a good academic foundation, made a lot of great friends at HBA who are still my friends today.
I thought HBA for me, it was a safe place where you could kind of figure out who you were. It was big enough where you could find friends who fit in with you, friends who had the same interests.
I was very much a C average student prior to coming to HBA, and I was challenged with homework, high expectations academically.
That there was a huge focus on keeping your nose to the grindstone and homework. We had good times, but I don't recall a whole lot of let up and schedule. It was very rigorous.
I made a lot of really good memories at HBA that definitely shaped me into who I am today. The international travel opportunities. I got to go to Japan, England, and Scotland with my friends, with my class. I wouldn't have had that opportunity if it weren't for my classes at HBA.
So my senior year was the first year we did any type of sports, and we did basketball. So I enjoyed being on the basketball team. And so our record that year in 1962, the first year of Eagles basketball, was 1-17. Hey, but we at least got one.
There was one time we went on a hike to a waterfall, and the teacher looked at us and he was like, "Do not swing on the rope." So you know what that means, right? We're like, we're gonna swing on the ropes. So Mr. Brady looked back and he just had this look of disappointment, and he didn't mean to say anything, but we were just like, felt like, that sting, like a disappointed father. At the time, you don't realize like they care for you. They truly care for you, and they're setting like a moral, a spiritual, moral, ethical compass in our heart.
I'm definitely really thankful for all of my teachers at HBA, but if I had to choose some that really stood out, would be, of course, my art teachers, Mr. Emoto, Miss Ota, Miss Yamashita. They were the ones that really believed in me and my artistic capabilities before I even knew it. If they had known about this, I wonder if they would be proud of me to see where I am now.
I saw consistent, genuine faith that when it really mattered, that they did trust the Lord and that they were wanting to do the right thing.
You can't help but hear about the gospel as a student at HBA. Our family background is Buddhism, but my parents, had never really were practicing Buddhist, but they decided to send me to a Baptist school, and that's where I found Christ.
So I came here not having had much exposure to the Bible, but it was really through the Bible classes here that I got to understand God through His Word.
And I think one of the things that you get out of HBA, I wouldn't call it confidence, but I would call it assurance. And with that, you have assurance that you are accepted, that you are loved, and so it does give you that assurance to do things that are scary, that are outside of your comfort zone.
He always talked about like HBA gave him that faith and that foundation, looking back. So it was something that made me start to kind of look into the school more, do more research.
Knowing that I'll be attending the same school as my dad gives a little pressure because the teachers know the Uehara name, so I feel like they'll be watching me like an eagle.
I hope that same compass, those seeds that were planted in myself, I hope that for her, those same things will be planted. So as she gets older, when she gets older, she'll always kind of come back to that and be centered up and grounded. So the grace, the forgiveness, the love that God has freely given us, we want her to experience the same.
So I've gotten a lot from HBA over the years, myself, my kids, my family, and I feel like because I can give back. I love HBA. I want HBA to be successful. And what they're embarking on, this change, takes a whole team. And I think it's time where we can really be a big contributor, because I think we all want to help, and we want to give back, and we want to contribute. So I would really encourage all of alumni to do that. I want HBA to be relevant for another 75 years.